We have this idea that writing happens as you're sitting pen in hand or at the keyboard, thoughts churning, or more desperately, no thoughts churning, just silence in your brain. And I really want to stress, I know I hit on this a few other places in class, I really want to stress how much writing happens when you are not pen in hand or sitting at a keyboard. For me, I know I would say 75% of the writing I do takes place when my body is in motion. For some reason, my brain engages differently when I am moving. And so right now I've been out for a run, and I have been sort of trying to plot out the beats or the points of a story that I'm gonna tell in a couple months at a storytelling event. So it'll be oral storytelling, which is different from written, but still I'm thinking, like, how much backstory is the audience going to need, exposition, like how much do they need to know, sorry, trying to make sure I don't get hit by a car, how much are they going to need to know about why I was at the place I was at, because I don't need to belabor it, I don't need to provide so much detail that it's confusing and weighty for the audience. So I'm thinking to myself, like, what do they need to know about why I was there? What do they need to know about the place I was in? And then I'm thinking about, like, are there going to be humorous beats? Where should those drop? And there needs to be like some tension. So we need to have a little bit of like rising action before the denouement. We're familiar with these storytelling elements, aren't we? Anyhow, if I were sitting at home in front of the computer, I'd be opening other tabs and dinking around, looking at websites, or I would be hitting the backspace key a lot. But doing it this way, where I'm out, I'm moving, my brain is really pipping. My brain's like, is actually, this is probably the biggest bit of writing that I will do for the story that I ultimately end up with. So please, give yourself permission and forgiveness when it comes to the idea that you're not always doing most of your writing when you're actually like sitting. Sometimes you're doing a ton of writing when you are washing some dishes, when you're sitting in a super boring meeting and your brain would rather be doing anything else. So give yourself credit. Always be ready to make notes on your phone. Just make your mental notes. Doodle on the edge of the meeting agenda. But really, truly, writing is a mental pursuit even more than it's a words on the page pursuit. So enjoy the mental game of it.